After we have covered the digital marketing trends and also the full funnel strategy, we're now going to cover the AIDA principle. Okay? AIDA principle, what could that be? Well, as I already said, it's attention, interest, desire, action. But what are those 4 stages actually about? Well, they are basically the mental process that a potential customer realizes in his or her brain before they decide to click on an ad or not. Okay, so how does this actually work in real life? Okay, here at the right top you see the definition of the AIDA model. Once again, you see once again it seems like a funnel, because imagine that from 100 people you get their awareness, only 80 you will get also the interest, and from them around 40, imagine, you will evoke the desire, and from those 40 only 10 will actually understand the clear call to action and would realize a click on your ad. So therefore it's also demonstrated as a funnel, because you will have more at the top and less at the bottom. And those are the 4 stages. So first you really have to create awareness for your ad, okay? And only if you get the awareness of a potential customer that's on Facebook, Instagram, for example, scrolling down the newsfeed, you will be able to really create their interest and evoke some desire for your specific product or service. And last but not least, the 4th step is super crucial and very important, that you never forget to include a clear call to action in your ad, okay? And I'm not referring to just the standard learn more button or shop now button. I'm referring to already including a clear call to action within your ad copy, okay? So if you haven't done that so far, please start doing that from now on, okay? Please always create your ad copies, and at the end of the copy, give him a clear call to action, okay? For example, click on this link, come to this website, shop now at here or there, okay? But that's the end of the ad copy. Let me walk you through one of my successful ads that I used for my own campaigns, where I applied the AIDA model in a very practical way. Okay, so now let's go to the left side of this slide, where you also see AIDA, attention, interest, desire, action, because it's very important for me that every one of you knows that, and knows that once we show our ads, the potential customer has to walk through those 4 steps mentally. Okay, so how can you get the attention of a person who is on Facebook or Instagram? Well, of course, with a nice photo or video, or the more creative, the more outstanding your visual element can be, the more likely it is that you will get the awareness. Okay. However, also in the copy, there are some possibilities that you can play with to really get their awareness. For example, number 1, start with a question to build rapport. What does that mean? Well, let's go in this specific example for this ad. Here I promoted my physical masterclasses that I organize here in Barcelona, okay? And in my ad, which I targeted to e-commerce owners, okay? So people who sell stuff online, okay? And I started with the question, do you want more sales online? Okay, I mean, everyone wants more sales online, so this question makes them automatically nod with their head, like yes, I want more sales online. And that means that you create rapport, like you create sympathy, so they feel like, oh, this person understands me. Yes, I want more sales online. And so you have the awareness. Then you have to give them something interesting, okay? So I describe my event, for example. Do you want more sales online? Then come to my masterclass in Barcelona this Saturday, okay? So also tackling point number 3, a time-sensitive offer with words like today, this Sunday, this Saturday, only now, okay? And this always helps to make them more interested in what you have to offer. Then let's also tackle point number 2, to use emoticons. Here, of course, it depends heavily on your brand identity, whether you're more the classical brand or more the young, modern, stylish brand, okay? And depends also who your target group is. If your target group is below 30 years, I would actually recommend to test copies with emoticons, because it's easier to get the awareness in the jungle of thousands and thousands of other ads if you use more visual elements, okay? And how do my ads continue? Well, how do I create the interest and desire at once? Okay. Do you want more sales online? Then come to my masterclass in Barcelona this Saturday, and you will learn. Okay, so interest and then desire, and you will learn how to get the most out of your campaigns. Okay. So with this little twist, I also get the desire. Okay. And then what is missing still? Well, the clear call to action. Okay, so do you want more sales online? Then come to my masterclass in Barcelona this Saturday, and you will learn all the tricks that you need to improve your campaigns. And then the clear call to action. If you're interested, register here at this link below. And then I even include the link in the copy already. Okay, so they don't even have to click on the register now button below the creative. No, they can already do it in the copy, okay? And that is a trick that we have tested hundreds and thousands of times, and it always gets better click-through rates. Why? Well, basically you give them more opportunities, more options to click somewhere on the ad, and if you include this clickable link already in the copy, your click-through rate will be higher. And as we pay per 1,000 impressions usually, a higher click-through rate results in more traffic for the same price. So that's something that you should definitely do. And I also included here the reference to Bitly. Basically, if you just refer them to your homepage, okay, so patrickwind.com, for example, well, then you should not use a Bitly, because it gives more authority, it gives more trustworthiness if you use the full normal name of the homepage. However, if you want to send them to a specific subcategory or use UTMs for tracking them better in Google Analytics, for example, patrickwind.com/online course/version Christmas or whatever, and then a specific UTM, that's, of course, that does not look good at all in the copy if it's super long with the UTM. Therefore, in those options, you could work with link shorteners, for example, with Bitly. Okay, and let me also give you some further tricks that I have learned over the past years, realizing over 10,000 of those A/B tests. Okay, let's tackle number 5. That's such an easy trick to apply, and I would really like you guys to test that out right now in week number 1. Okay, so just take a creative, the one you have, okay, and increase the contrast. Okay, just take it in Photoshop or send it to your designer and say, hey, please give it more contrast, just a little bit, 10%, 15%. This one has over 25% of increased contrast, and as you see, like, the skin looks already not so natural anymore. It looks like an orange, so that's probably overdoing it a little bit, but if you increase it by 10%, 15%, 20%, you should be fine. It should still look natural, and this higher contrast will actually help you to get more awareness, okay, and therefore better click-through rates. Just such an easy trick. Just increasing the contrast will help you already to get higher click-through rates and therefore more traffic on your website. What else can we do? What other elements can we improve on in our ad copy? Well, you know, there are other elements on Facebook mobile newsfeed and desktop newsfeed. Like down there, you will have the title, where it's point number 6. Here I would recommend to once again strongly emphasize the key benefits of your offer in a clear statement. So very, very precise, very short. In my case, I just said something like Facebook ads masterclass, Barcelona, and the date. So key benefit, masterclass, Facebook ads, location, time. So very clear, strong at the key benefit. And then number 7, as you know, this newsfeed description, okay? Here you can put a longer text, okay? And what do I mean with cliffhanger? Well, with cliffhanger, I play around with the curiosity, okay? So I usually tell them here something like, in this unique masterclass, you will learn the 3 most important insights to improve your Facebook campaigns. Those are, you know, and then it's dot. So if you want to know what they are, they really have to click on that to see what the 3 categories are, you know, and then they click on it and then it opens up, and then I give them more details. But to get those details, I work with a cliffhanger to really increase the curiosity. And then last but not least, and point number 8, I also wanted to recommend to adjust this display link, because one thing is the real URL where you drive the traffic to, for example, patrickwinn.com/online course, okay? However, you can put another display link here. You can put here whatever you want. You could theoretically put here vienna.com. No one, like Facebook, wouldn't care. It's just a display link that you could choose here, which is not the actual link where you really drive the traffic to, okay? But what I would recommend, for example, in the case that I mentioned, driving traffic to patrickwinn.com/online course, here in the display link, I would probably just give them patrickwinn.com, okay, which is very good for branding, but without this very long text afterwards. So once again, let me quickly summarize this AIDA principle, because it's super important that all of us understand that when we create our Facebook ads and Instagram ads. AIDA principle means that first we have to get the awareness, the attention of a potential customer. We do that, for example, with higher contrast in our creatives, or very nice videos. Videos should be short, also less than 15 seconds. We could also get the awareness or attention with starting our copies with a question, which in the best case should be a question to also create sympathy and rapport. So something that they would positively answer, okay? Try to use emoticons, emojis to get their awareness and their attention, and then work with time-sensitive offers and a clear benefit, a clear statement of your offer to really get the interest and evoke the desire. And please, from now on, always use a clear call to action with a clickable link already in your copy, because this will increase the click-through rate, and therefore you will get already better results just applying those little tricks. So guys, I hope that was interesting to you. Dankeschön, and see you in the next video. Thank you.